God, I gotta clean my camera off here. There we go. That should be better. That should be somewhat better. Friday. So, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, long time no see. So, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Oscars lately. The Oscars happened yesterday. We had a couple of important things happening. First of all, Beyonce performed. That was good. Meg did something a little. Megan Thee Stallion performed a little bit. But we're not here to talk about the cameos and the celebrity performances. What we're going to talk about is the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett situation that happened with them. So that's what we're going to talk about. So, if you didn't see it, which you should have because everyone's talking about it, Will Smith was at the Oscars. He was getting nominated for a movie that he did playing Venus and Serena's father. It was actually, I heard it was a good movie. I didn't watch it yet, but I heard it was a really, really good movie. He did, his acting in it was really well. I heard that about it. I heard the people raving about it. And Chris Rock was not the host of it, but he was a presenter. And if you don't know who Chris Rock is, you're living under a rock. He is the comedian, and he typically does pretty generally good stuff. That's what he does on there. So Chris Rock made a joke about Will Smith's wife and her head being shaved. Now, if you don't know, the reason why Jada Pinkett's head is shaved is because she has been struggling with alopecia. And this was early, I would say, I'm not going to give a timestamp on it, but I know in 2016 for sure, she definitely had the big chop in 2016. So her head was shaved around that time. At the same time that there were also boycotting the Oscars as well for a different variety of reasons, but that's not what we're gonna talk about mainly. So, in the sense, Chris Rock made a G.I. Jane joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. And again, G.I. Jane, a movie, really good movie, actually one of my favorite army action movies, played by Demi Moore. So basically the female protagonist of it is just this badass, army warrior type chick. So she's really, really badass, really, really dope. That's what she's known for. Now, Chris Rock said that asked her when is the next G.I. Jane movie gonna come out. Now, from first glance, Will Smith chuckled at the joke. So we were assuming that it was cool, but when the camera panned over to Jada Pinkett Smith, you could see she wasn't laughing. What's up, Jamaica YouTube TV? Yachty? Yeah. What's up? But yeah, so what happened was, so when the camera panned on Jada Pinkett Smith, you could see that she did not take the joke particularly well. So fast forward into that segment of Chris Rock presenting, Will Smith proceeds to get on stage, button up his suit, and smack the living hell out of Chris Rock. Now, people, there's mixed emotions on social medias. 50% of social media is like, Will Smith, not okay. 50% is like, we love it, we support it, good job, Will Smith. Now, the side that I am on is Will Smith's side. He is right. Here's why. So a lot of he was actually laughing. Before that, I think the reason why he got up there and was mad was because Jada was mad. I think that he thought it was funny. But because, one of those things as a man, when someone says something and your woman's there and you're like, oh, this is cool. But then she gives you that look. As a man, you got to, step up and whatever and do something. That's why Will Smith got how he got, because he couldn't just let it like fly like that. He felt like he had to, stand up for her because she was definitely not having it. But apparently, the beyond context that no one would know about if they weren't in the Smith, uh, she did give him the, she rolled her eyes. She rolled her eyes. You can feel the tension in there. Um, yeah, so no one knew in the context of how bad her alopecia is and her insecurity on there. So no one knew how aggressive it was. But my issue is, how long is despite what you think about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, how long is Will Smith supposed to sit here and get clowned by different classes of media? Like, if you don't get the perception of that, like, I understand where Will Smith's coming from. I think it was a boiling point because each red carpet event Will Smith has gone to, he has been getting clowned about his wife's situation, like the marriage, the entanglement. And there's some people on Twitter that are like, oh, he should have slapped August. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what he should have to August. The point is, Will Smith has a right to react how he reacted when Chris Rock made the joke and made the comment that he made. Like, that's his right to. You can't fault him for wanting, to have that right to slap the hell out of somebody. And what man would sit there and see that their wife is his wife's entanglement. His wife's entanglement issue. And if anything, I don't think Will Smith smacked Chris Rock out of anger. I think he did it out of embarrassment. And the reason why is because when this entanglement did happen, Will Smith was getting dragged by everybody and their moms all across social media. Everyone was memeing him. Everyone was making little picture of him around the red table talk with the cigarette in his mouth and his eyes was all red. And everyone was like demasculating him. So Will Smith has been being demasculinated for about 2 years now. And when he saw Chris Rock that night, and Chris Rock said what he said, that night was a night. Will Smith in his head said, today's the day. So today's the day where, he didn't want that. And to be fair, on the Oscar, this was Will Smith's, like, first... he could have slapped... Listen, where me come from, Kingston, Jamaica, when woman get bun, woman get slapped. But me not condone no violence. Me not condone no violence. It's not for me, not for me. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell YouTube. But back to what I said. That was Will Smith's first, like, it wasn't his first nomination, but that was, like, his, like, real chance to really get his Oscar. And everyone already knew that he was going to win it. So this was a big night for him. So I feel like it was a lot of factors that made Will Smith feel like, hey, like, I don't want to hear this tonight. Out of all the nights, I don't want to hear about my wife getting banged by January, February, March, June, and July, and August. He didn't want to hear about August. Like, he was tired of it. So I think that's where that came from. Now, Chris Rock, I feel like as a black man, you should know limitations too. Like, I do blame Will for how he reacted on the outside of it, but I understand Will at the same time. But Chris Rock, you should know too, because one thing that we don't talk about was when Jeff Bezos' wife cheated on him. Nobody was clowning her. And it's like, okay, say Jada did do this thing, and this man really is hurt. You guys are clowning a man for being hurt. Poor guy. Chris had to take a beating. I mean, they're doing him. Because, honestly, might be real with you, I feel like Chris got off easy because if you look at the video and the technique in slow motion, it was kind of like a diss motion. I'm just saying, I've given a few slaps myself. Backhand for effectivity, front hand just to show off. And I'm just saying, it wasn't a backhand more, it was a front hand. So I feel like he was considerate. But I can't clown him though, because he took it well. I know I would have faked a Caesar or something so I can get my insurance to clock in, but they're big time celebrities. They probably don't need the insurance for all that. But yeah, I mean, whatever Jada and August had, and Will Smith decided in the marriage that he's not gonna leave his wife, and they've moved on from it, we should let that go. Because at the end of the day, it's not our business. It was brought to our business, but it's not our business. And we shouldn't be clowning him for staying with his wife. Because like I said, when women get cheated on by men, we don't, well, some people clown the women depending on what it is, but we don't see this mass like brigade by the media to bring that person down to make him feel bad. So we shouldn't make Will Smith feel bad about what he did. And if I was Will Smith, at his breaking point, I would have slapped him again. But it's really dependent. I think Will has had that breaking point. Now I do want to talk about the apology. It wasn't even an apology. He had two apologies. He posted one on Instagram, and then when he won his Academy Award, he also had another one. Now, when he got up on the podium and said what he said, I don't know if I was feeling it. Because at that point in the game, you already slapped him. I feel like, Will, you should have been like, I did what I did and that's what it is. Don't cry about it. You already did the action already. Like, if you did it for what you said you did it for, the tattoo tears and coming up with reasonings, I'm not buying that. Just take the dang Oscar, get off the stage. You did what you did anyway, and you clearly don't have any shame. So I just wasn't feeling it. And the tears was doing too much for me anyway, because I didn't even really tune in for the Oscar. I tuned in to see if you were going to fight some more, and then you were holding me back with the tears because I was like, how long are you going to do this for? You know, just to see, like, what the situation was with that. But nonetheless, yeah, Will Smith, I think he just had his breaking point, and he's been going through a lot, and it's literally like every red carpet. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's every red carpet. This is being every time they step out of the house, he is getting questioned about this entanglement. And it's just like, it's just so much. So I understand where he's coming from. And he was saying, oh, he was playing a character from like when he was still stuck in the character of Richard, he was playing the actor that, you know, the movie he did when he got nominated. I'm like, well, just say it as it is. You are tired of the media trying to clown you. You feel demasculized, and you had a breaking point. It is what it is, and your anger just came out to bite. You could just say that, call it a day, and it is what it is. And another thing though, Will is not so innocent in this marriage. I don't know if anybody really been living on the rock, but Jada is not the only one who has had infidelity issues. Will Smith himself has had infidelity issues. The only difference is Will Smith just simply never got caught. He was more quiet about his entanglements. I remember it was like 2018, 2019, and even earlier, there was always this actress that he's worked on a movie with. I'm not going to say her name because I can't think. I'm not good on the facts. But there was an actress that he was doing a movie with, and what you could see was like a lot of times they would go to travel to places together, but this was after they did the movie. They became close friends or whatever. And you could literally match up the location Will was in. He would like post a picture on a yacht. And for example, she would post a picture of the other side of the yacht. And you can like line up certain things on the boat and be like, okay, so they're clearly on this like yacht together in these same spaces, these intimate spaces together. And you'd be like, yeah, Will is cheated too. I got no one little fight in my mom got scared. She said, you cannot slap Chris Rock on the air. No. It is such a Booster 14. It is such a badly timed joke, and that's the difference too. I feel like Chris Rock has been a comedian for so long that you should have the decorum to know when a joke is good and when a joke is bad. Because I don't know why I forgot this actually. Like you just like flashed my mind. Before Chris Rock came out, there was another actress that came out and made another joke about their marriage. Now, Will wasn't gonna clock her because she was a woman, I think. So, that got her saved in that sense. But it was like, okay, one person said it. And then y'all gonna come back. After she done said the joke about my marriage, Chris Rock, you're gonna come back, present again, and then you're gonna say the joke. So you're telling me I'm going to this event and each freaking presenter is gonna clown my marriage, which everybody already knows. Okay, we had our thing. We already said we're staying together. We already said we're doing all these things already. But each time, you're gonna tell me each person that comes out, every joke is gonna be about me? Every joke. And you don't think at what point am I not supposed to feel disrespected? Because at first, the first one was funny. Now I feel targeted. And the third time at the Oscars, I heard they drink a lot. So now I've had a couple of shots in me, and now I'm pissed off. And that's what I'm saying, that I understand where Will is coming from. Will was, Will was looking for his own time. Yeah? Mm-mm. I know. But yeah, they're not so. I think, like I said, Will is not so innocent. He's had his own little, issues in the relationship, and every marriage has their own issues. And for us, I feel like the outside world looking into it, you were like, oh yeah, we're judging their marriage, but let's be honest. At the end of the day, when a marriage is between two people and we're not in that situation, we can't tell people how to have a marriage. There is no written rule book on how to have a marriage. It's a construct that what two people decide they want to do. So if that's what they want to do, if they want to entangle, detangle in their marriage, that's what they want to do. Can we judge it? I mean, yeah, sure, we can judge it, but at what point is it like, all right, it's the same news? Their business has been out there for a while, and at this point, they're just getting fed up with their business being out there for so damn long. Like, they're just tired of the damn thing. Like, it's crazy because the embarrassment that he has, like, it's crazy. He says that it's crazy what love would make you do. But in my opinion, like I said, it's embarrassment. It's embarrassment to be this man and to hear that what your wife has, done to you. It's embarrassing. So, like, that's what it is. Like, the shame has no weight, but it will break your neck. It would break your neck. It'll have your head down, and it's crazy. I feel for Will, but I might do a video on this, a video follow-up coming up on there, because there is an investigation that will be going on, because Will did put out an apology statement to Chris Rock, because since that event happened, they actually did not talk. So P. Diddy came out with a line. TMZ themselves confirmed that Will Smith and Chris Rock did not talk after the event. So what I want to do is I want to put out a video on it, possibly if it gets any further. The Oscars are actually looking, they're investigating the situation because some people are calling for Will to lose his Oscar. And I'm gonna have more information on it. They took Will Award. I don't know. I don't know if they took it yet. Walker, I heard that they're doing the investigation. I don't know how long ago he posted his apology. I would have to check, but I did know he apologized on his page, and the Oscar actually denounced him. So they might take his award. It's not confirmed yet, but that's what it is. I don't think it's a lawsuit because the Oscars has certain regulations and rules anyway, and if you break said regulation and rules, I'm sorry, you can get banned or you can get stripped of your award. So the real justification of what's going on is what Will done worth being stripped of an Oscar? Personally, we both know, all of us know, the Oscars wasn't getting watched like that anyway. So I would let Will keep his award because he brought in a lot of attention to the Oscars. I know for a fact their views probably doubled when people heard about the off-air situation that was going on. Their views probably doubled because, like I said, the Oscars has been going down in views anyway, and that's why they had to line up with Beyonce, because they're trying to get those views back. So come on, Oscars, don't strip Will's only Oscar nomination. You guys loved it. You guys are denouncing it because you have 50% of Hollywood that's take his award, and 50% that say don't take it. You guys are trying to save face. And notice this too about these awards show like the Oscars, when things don't go their way, how quick they are to throw other, lower, like just throw the actors under the bus, right? And to be fair, like you don't have to take sides, but to say we are investigating, that's basically you coming out and throwing Will under the bus. You know what I'm saying? So thank Will Smith, because I promise you 10 years from now, 15 years from now, that's going to be the #1 viewed clip, and that's going to be the one that's probably going to have your highest viewed Oscar. So thank him. You were losing views anyway. All attention is good attention in this stage of the game. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I don't they're doing the investigation. I'm hoping they're just trying to save face, like I said, because I don't think he needs to get his Oscar taken. I mean, I don't want to call anybody's name Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. That was caught up, doing some things to women, and I don't think his awards were taken from him. I don't think he was stripped of any awards. Was he punished? Maybe. But I'm pretty sure that man still has all his awards. And most of his movies he filmed were filmed under tainted ways. So let's be fair. If we're gonna punish one, we gotta punish all. That's one thing that we like to do on K's Eyes TV, is we like to call everybody out. If you're gonna have energy, you're gonna have smoke, have it for everybody. Don't pick and choose. Don't pick and choose. That's what I'm saying. They don't look at anything. No, it's crazy. They don't want to investigate anything, and it's crazy. Just leave Will alone. Just like to leave Britney, leave Will alone. It's just that simple. And it's, to be fair, actually, now that I'm here talking about the damn Oscars, I remember one time they had a hoster. I think it was Ricky Gervais. Yes, Ricky Gervais. I remember this too, because this was way back when I used to watch Oscar. Hugely controversial jokes, and they invited this man twice. After the first time, when they said what he did and his jokes were too much pushing the boundaries, they turned around and invited him the second time. Oscars so are we picky? Are we picky on the controversy that we want to have? Don't take this man's Oscar. Come on. Be tasteful. Be tactful. Also, please can you nominate Queen Nicki Minaj for an album, please, because she's been pushing her pen lately. I just had to throw that out here. Give Nicki an Oscar. She's been getting robbed for years. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Give Nicki her flowers. Give Nicki her flowers, okay? Please give Nicki her flowers. All right. Anyway, guys, I am going to get off here. I've been on here for about 25 minutes now. It's a little bit, longer than I've been. Look out for videos coming soon. I'm trying to get my schedule right to where I can post more in the week. I just be living life and having life going on, but trying to post more. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers I have acquired. Thank you so much for the views. I mean, please, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you already subscribed, don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you guys, if you guys aren't telling people, then that's not, no. You gotta, come on. Love me for me. Please, I love you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed night. Love you. Be safe. Bye. Wait, I forgot to do it. Pause. No. No. Pause. course. There we go. Have a good night, guys.